Hey everyone, this is Jay from LiveBellinghamNow, and welcome to our Nonprofit November series. This week, we're taking a look at Wild Whatcom, what started in 2004 as guided nature walks, with a mom, her children, and her friends, soon turned into a more formal outdoor access program, and officially becoming a nonprofit in 2011. Their mission is to foster lifelong connections to nature in order to promote the health of our community members and to support them in raising a generation of people who care about each other and the planet. Here to talk a little bit more about their mission and impact is their Executive Director, Sammy Jolly.
Hi, my name's Sammy Jolly. I am the Executive Director of Wild Whatcom. Wild Whatcom is an outdoor and environmental education organization. We're a 501c3 nonprofit working mostly with youth, but also all age programs as well to connect folks with nature. Wild Whatcom has a original program that's our founding program, and that program is called Explorers Club. And the way that Explorers Club started was in 2004, a mother started taking her daughter on outdoor excursions. She was interested in getting her outside, going into local parks, but also getting further afield. And as she continued these outings and these excursions with her daughter's friends started to join. And eventually those excursions became our Girls Explorers Club program. And that program eventually grew into a Boys Explorers Club program, an all-gender Explorers Club program, and then also merged with a community Nature Babies program that turned into Wild Whatcom, which is a nonprofit as of 2011. And we have spent the last 14 years since those few programs came together focusing on outdoor and environmental education programming in the schools and also increasing our community programs that are for adults and all ages. I like to talk about our programming as falling into three categories or three buckets. We have our in-school programming, and for that section of programming, we're partnering with local school districts and individual schools and teachers to bring outdoor and environmental education to the school day. So we will bring boots, rain jackets, hats, gloves, all to a classroom. We'll go out with that classroom. We'll connect some of the activities or lessons they've been talking about indoors in their classrooms to outdoor lessons and hands-on STEAM activities so that they can learn about the water cycle, for example, in their classroom, but then also understand the practical application of, and what does that look like in our natural area? What does that look like next to our school? Those are our school programs. Right now, we're mostly working with second grade classrooms as well as classrooms that do special education. So special education is a little bit different district to district, but for classrooms that have special education students separate from general education, we're working with their classrooms to tailor our lessons to the particular needs of those students to make sure that they still have the opportunity to get outside and have that science curriculum during their school day. We also have our youth programs that are our fee-for-service programs. That's our summer camp, our nature preschool. We have an after-school program and a weekend program, Explorers Club, as well. And all of those are for youth. Anybody in the community can sign up to participate in those. We do provide scholarship each year if economic factors are a barrier to folks signing up for those programs. We gave over $80,000 in scholarship in our last fiscal year, which we're very excited about. And then our third bucket of programming is our what we call our community programs. Those are drop-in, pay-what-you-can programs. And we have a variety. They are ranging from adult-only programs to all ages programs, and many of them are affinity programs. So we have, for example, an out and about program for the LGBTQIA plus community and allies. We have a BIPOC Walks program for folks of color. So taking what we do best and what we learned over the years working with youth and getting them outside and making that available to adults and a range of ages in our community as well. There are a lot of reasons to get folks outside. There are health benefits to time spent in nature. So there are documented mental health benefits, specifically lowering anxiety, reducing stress. There are physical benefits, obviously, if you're getting outside and moving your body in a way that is comfortable and replicable for you, that increases overall physical health. And we also spend a lot of time building community outdoors. So it can be easy to look around in Bellingham and in Whatcom County and think, it's so beautiful. We have so many parks. It must be easy for people to get outside. Everyone has that opportunity, but the truth is, not everybody sees themselves as belonging outside, and there are a lot of different reasons for that. It could be they never had those opportunities as youth. It could be they don't have the proper outdoor gear. It could be that there is a history of excluding folks of certain ethnic or racial identities from the outdoors that has led to feelings of not belonging outdoors. And so our programs work on building that community and building that sense of belonging outdoors, so everybody knows, yes, you belong outside, yes, you are a part of nature, and you deserve to experience those benefits that we talked about of time outside. So the third piece of our, why we do this, in addition to the health benefits as well as the community building benefits, is we are creating stewards for the environment. If you show people the outdoors and it becomes something that they love and something they want to protect, they are more likely to take those positive social attitudes towards the environment and use that to inform voting, or use that to inform their perspective of certain public policies on the environment. Or it might be something as simple as deciding to join a work party to take care of a park in their local neighborhood. So the stewardship aspect of getting people outside and showing them their local environment is another reason that we think it's important to take folks outside. I think what I wish people understood is it's not always easy to get outside. We work with a lot of different populations of folks, and our expertise is in nature connection and education. And so when we're working on new programs or working on strengthening our existing programs, we're always asking ourselves, what does this particular community working with need from us, so that we can take our strengths as nature connectors and educators and help them feel that sense of belonging and comfort outside. And for a lot of folks, it's just not so easy to get outdoors. There might be mobility issues, so there may not be a park next to them that's easy for them to take their wheelchair or their walker down. They may, as I mentioned before, they may not have the proper outdoor gear. They may not even know what parks are near them or have transportation to get to them, or maybe they can do all those things. They have the mobility, they can get there, they have the gear, but they don't know what to do once they're outside. They're like, great, I'm here at the park, what next? And in a town that is so focused on recreation and being outdoors, I think it's easy to miss folks who need that support getting outside. So what I wish people knew about our community is that there are a lot of people who benefit from that extra support, understanding where can I go outdoors, what do I do once I'm out there, and how can I connect with the resources to make sure I have transportation, I have gear, and I have people who are going to welcome me when I'm outside. So this is Wild Whatcom's gear room. It's something that we're very proud of. This is where all the loaner gear that we bring out on our programs lives when it's not, keeping people safe and warm and dry. So behind me, we have all different sizes of rain gear. We've got fleece and other warm layers to keep people warm outside during the cold months. We do run all year round. We have, as I said, all different sizes, all the way from preschool up to adult and inclusive sizes. Over here, we have a big shelf of rain boots. When we go out with our second graders in our school programs, we bring these rain boots. We have a whole bin, and I'll show right here. And we roll up to a classroom with an entire bin of boots and jackets so that teachers don't have to worry that their kids are coming to school with the appropriate gear, whether they have that at home or not. We also have all of our first aid supplies, all of our field supplies like stoves and tents and tarps to make sure that we are modeling preparedness outdoors and also sending along the things that our groups need to be successful outside. We do accept donations of gear. We have a wish list on our website, which gives you an insight into what specifically we're looking for. Sometimes we need more adult sizes, sometimes we need more youth sizes, but we're happy to take anything that's still in usable condition that folks have. And you can contact us at info@wildwhatcom.org, or you're welcome to drop by our offices at 1015 Girard Street if we're around and just see if it's something that we can use. So there are lots of ways to support Wild Whatcom. We do have volunteer positions. Folks can volunteer for our committees or for our board. We also have field volunteers, so if you like working with youth, if you love spending time outside, you can volunteer with our youth programs to help support our staff in creating positive experiences for kids outside. We also have opportunities for folks to donate, so whether that's $5 a month in our monthly donation program or more, any donations that folks provide to us helps us give those $80,000 in scholarship, or helps us be able to offer pay what you can programming, so that if people don't have anything to contribute to the programming at that time, they don't feel any pressure. They can still come on our outings and know that it's okay, that they aren't able to pay for the program. Other ways to support us are by joining our programs. So if you have a kid who you think would benefit from time outside, sign them up for our program. Or if you are just interested in what we do, coming to our community and all ages programs is a great step in that direction to see what we're all about, to get a sense of our community, and just to show people that what we do is important. Wild Whatcom's biggest challenges looking into 2026 are really similar with what a lot of other nonprofits are facing right now. So moving into the next year, we're in an environment where financial funding is very tricky. Specifically, there are fewer state grants, fewer federal grants, and some economic uncertainty that we're walking into that certainly I know that folks in my community are starting to feel. And what we're working on right now is understanding, or better understanding, that landscape and being really strategic about where we are investing in our programs and what we are doing to make sure that we are sustainable moving forward, so that we can withstand any sort of funding landscape, whether it's the same as it is right now or it continues to be as dynamic as it has been. Outdoor education is something that for many years has been part of state advocacy to include opportunities for kids during the school day to get outside. And with the Washington State budget shortfall, a lot of the grant programs that funded those opportunities for school districts and for individual organizations did not get included in the state budget. And so if you think that access to outdoor education, specifically during the school day, or really at any point in a child's life, is something that we should advocate for, it's really important to share that with your representatives. It's really important to share that with folks in your community, with people of influence, because it can be easy, I think, to ask yourself, well, can't they just go outside? When I was a kid, I just walked outside and played. But what we're doing is really important, to connect the lessons that kids are taking to the school day with practical applications outside. And I am hopeful for a day when those grant opportunities come back at the state level, or even new grant opportunities open to support public school teachers to get their kids outside. So if you're interested in learning more about Wild Whatcom, you can go to wildwhatcom.org. If you'd like to join a program, we have a menu item at the top that says join an outing or get outside. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, or really just any public park. If you see us out there, our staff are very friendly. They might be working with a kiddo, but if they have a moment, say hi, ask them about the program. We'd love to see you out on the trails.
Right there! Right there! See it? It's all that white one?
Not quite. It's a
right
little
there.
camouflaged for me.
It's right there. I can't believe I'm seeing a wheel on my
Beal, are you off the next color? Do you want it back in? Nice!
But as you see, we were doing some calculations and we ended up right here.